Hey, it's Jeff here. Welcome to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Today from Bunker Brewing out of Portland, Maine, their Black Rabbit Robust Porter. It is 6.5% alcohol by volume. I don't think I've had anything from Bunker, at least I don't recall, unless I tried one at a brew fest or something at some time in the past. But of course, a lot of alcohol beers are new to me these days because I've been doing more non-alcohol beer than alcohol beer over the last roughly 2.5 years. So anyway, let me get it rolling with this one. I try to do one of these at least once a week if I can. Let's pour this into a glass. I may not fill it up completely, but this is what it looks like. It was kind of an aggressive pour, so it ends up with this humongous head, unfortunately. My fault, should have poured it slower. But anyway, you can take a look. It is definitely a very, very dark brown. Not quite, may look black on the camera, but it's really a dark, dark brown with a mocha 10 head up top, a foamy one at that. The aroma, yeah, I'm getting those toasted dark malts, crackery toasted dark malts, or maybe a little fudge of some kind. The vaguest hint of a fruit sensation, like a meaty fruit, you know, like a darker fruit, you know, like a cherry or something along those lines, or plum or something. But it's also not as chocolatey, but I'm definitely getting a roasted malt character. Absolute for sure. Not picking up much in the way of hops, unless that's what I might define as those cherry dark fruits I was just mentioning. All right, let's taste it. The body is in the lighter to medium range. It's a good range for a porter. Porters aren't always really heavy-bodied beers. They tend to be like a darker version of standard ales, I think, or lagers or ales, you know. I am getting a bit of a bitterness on this one. I am picking up the sweetness of the dark, toasty, roasted, or toasty malts. Not really roasted, toasted, crackery kind of in a way. That's what I'm getting. And then I'm getting kind of a floral aspect in the hop sensation. Mildly dry. It's not super, yeah, it's mildly dry, I would say. And it's mildly bitter. I wouldn't say it's a really, really bitter beer. It doesn't say on here what the IBUs might be, but they don't always put that on the can. It's hard enough sometimes just to get the alcohol by volume listing on some cans. Not made from this company, but other companies. It's good. It's not bad at all. Maybe a hint of creaminess to it as well. No, I don't want to say vanilla or milky like lactose or anything like that, but kind of creamy-ish in a way, I would think. It's soft. The body again is light to medium on the soft side. Easy to drink. 6.5%. A little higher than some people might like, but easy drinking beer, I'd say. So I'm going to rate this in the, let's put it into the 89 to 90 range. Just do that. I'm getting back to rating some of these things. Of course, I don't really have, I'm just sort of comparing it to what I think are the better ones. For me, the Alaskan Smoked Porter would be 100 out of 100. So I try to gauge my ratings based on what I consider the best beers I've tried in the style. So for this porter, let's give it a 90. I'll do that. 90 out of 100. 9 out of 10. A minus. And that will do it for today. So that is from Bunker Brewing of Maine, their Black Rabbit. Thanks for watching NEBR. Catch you again next time.